Thank you for coming back and joining us at Zineville News Network. My name is Chris. Here are the stories today. Medical drama at Long Arm General Hospital. Mr. Chompy has unfortunately lost an eye. We will be tuning in later to check that out. Special guest Ryan Ewing from Pocket Thoughts Zines is subjected to our countdown questions. It will be invigorating and deeply probing. Fun shout out to Camp Mimi Waka and more. Let's roll the credits and I'll see you on the flip side. Welcome to Zineville, where the toner is always full, the staplers never jam, and we can make zines for a living and make lots of money doing so. Even though it's not really about the money, it's more about the art. Still, I'd like to be able to support myself by doing, So first off, we're going to have a shout out to Camp Mimi Waka and the Zine Club of Rory, Piper, and Abigail. As you can see, we had a blast. We made some zines, some about unicorn kitty mermaids, and some about rainbows, clouds, and sunshine. Give a big round of applause, girls, and their camp counselor, Mimi Pam. Always a fun time, and those three right there, I see you. Keep on making zines. He has a killer channel on YouTube, full shop on Etsy, pocketthoughts.etsy.com, and a plethora of precocious print. Ryan Ewing is a staple, get it, in the zine community. The channel is great. I subscribe. I check it out whenever I can because there's always some zines. In the future, we'll be doing some review on Pocket Thoughts zines because I do have some in the back stash. But we're going to subject Ryan to our countdown questions. That's right, that is our 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 questionnaire. Let's go ahead and roll that now.
Hi, my name is Ryan. I publish Pocket Thoughts zines, pocketthoughts.etsy.com to get my work. You can also follow me on Instagram. My name is Ryan. There goes my cat. So, Chris asked me to do this zine countdown, a little 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so here we go. This is going to be lots of fun. So, 5 favorite zines of mine that I've made. So, for starters, that's Pocket Thoughts number 11. This is by far my most popular zine. It's kind of what I'm known for at this point. This one was a satire of trashy women's magazines like Cosmopolitan, 17, that sort of thing. So, I mean, it's got like your Dear Abby type articles, fake advertisements for products that don't exist, celebrity profile, fashion stuff going on. Is your period normal? A quiz that you can take to find out if your period is normal. A horoscope section. It's all very, very tongue-in-cheek. And I read, for 2 weeks, I read a pile of my neighbor's Cosmo magazines and 17 magazines to get an idea of the style and stuff. And when I read this back, what I love most about this zine, when I read this back, is I actually can't tell where the satire ends and like the real shit sort of fits in. So I think it's pretty good that way. When I'm dead, this is what people are gonna remember me for. They're gonna be like, "Oh, Ryan, yeah, he was the 11 guy." Halloweenies was another really cool one that I like to do. This one hit me in the shower one morning, just the funny word of Halloweenies, and it turned into what if I took hot dogs and dressed them up in really cute, slight Halloween costumes. So just a quick peek through, give me an idea of what this is like. Love that one. Inappropriate ABCs. I always called this the Inappropriate Alphabet Book for Intermediate Readers. So it's more of a tool, if you will, for when you get a little older, help with your spelling and stuff like that. But instead of A is for apple and B is for banana and all that stuff, it's like B is for bumhole and C is for chlamydia. Little potty humor, good stuff, goes a long way on that one. I'm also going to pick Pocket Thoughts number 5, mostly because this was, the cover of this is the skull, that is now like the Pocket Thoughts skull that you see me post everywhere. This was a painting that I did on, I think, either 8.5 by 11 or 11 by 17. I don't even think I have it anymore. And then I just took a photo of it and turned it into the cover. So Pocket Thoughts number 5 is one of my favorites just because, that's where that skull first appeared. And lastly, we'll say Pocket Thoughts number 18. I had so much fun making the 11 and satiring women's magazines. I wanted to do the same for men's magazines. So I figured 18 was the perfect time to do it because you have to be 18 to buy Playboy and stuff like that. So right down to the font, like it's a Playboy font, and it's a an homage to a very classic Playboy cover. It even has a centerfold, those Halloweenies that I mentioned before. Inside this, it folds out and uh-oh, little nude Halloweenies. What are you gonna do? But again, you know, fake advertisements. There's an article about good beer in there, the sexting guide, you know, letters to the editor. This sort of stuff I really have a lot of fun doing. So that was 5 of my zines that I love. Okay, 4 zine making tools. These are gonna be stuff that you probably already have. As you can see, I do a lot of art in my zines. So micron pens, Sharpie markers, I do a lot of ink drawing. Also, my bone folder, my long arm stapler, and I don't know what this thing is called, but it cuts paper. And without these, like, buying these, investing in these, was one of the best decisions I ever made because it saved me so much time. As you can see, like the Pocket Thought zines, like they're all quarter size, right? So I mean, like if you put them, you know, you're getting a full piece of paper this way, right? So now when I make them, like there's 2 covers, 2 of that page, and I just fold, staple, go. Whereas it used to, you know, cut, and this saves me a lot of time, especially when I'm making as many zines as I'm making nowadays. But like, the thing about making zines is, you know, these are some tools that I use and a lot of people use, but it's not all I use. I mean, I've done collage, so, you know, glue sticks, magazine cutouts, anything you can get your hands on to make a zine, make a zine. There's no one right or wrong way to make a zine, just effing do it. Like, you know, put some thoughts down on paper and see what happens. Because if you like what you're making, chances are somebody else is gonna like what you're making too. Big advocate for that. So just put something on paper and make it. Okay, three things that inspire me. I get a lot of thoughts that come to me in the shower. As I mentioned, Halloweenies came to me in the shower. Even the title for 11teen came to me in the shower. And, you know, it's nice and quiet in there. I don't have any distractions, so I can, you know, just kind of think to my own thoughts. I really like wordplay. That's my second thing. Sometimes I just take 2 words, put them together, see what happens, or, you know, dissect a big word and see how I can make that into, you know, little things here and there. But when I'm really stuck in a creative rut, I read a lot, and I turn on old episodes of the TV show The Kids in the Hall, Canadian comedy troupe, because they were so bizarre and out there in some premises that they would do on the show that sometimes it's just like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, let's just see where this goes. Let's take 2 things that don't belong together and put them together. Halloween and hot dogs, you got your Halloweenies. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, 2 reasons my zines are unique. So to go back to Pocket Thoughts, I'm going to show you these are the last 3 issues of Pocket Thoughts. And I use the word randomonium. I like to think that I've created it. Somebody else may have already created it. But what it basically means is that every page is a different experience in Pocket Thoughts. So you're going to get a collage here, you get a little comic there, just some art mixed together. You don't know what you're going to get from page to page. And that's randomonium, like, and that's what makes mine unique. It's, you know, each issue is not a specific theme. You know, sometimes like 11, and 18, you do get a specific theme, but mostly it's just, you know, kick back, get relaxed. Maybe you do a little of this or a little of this before you dive into this. You might appreciate it a little differently. Okay, 1. An upcoming project. So this is just the cover. It's a mock cover. It's not complete yet. Pocket Thoughts number 22 should be done by the end of July. Of course, it's going to be, you know, this size when it's all done. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on. That's what's coming next. And I've got a couple other projects in the pipeline. I'm going to do a little comic. And who knows what I'll think of in the shower next. So thanks so much, Chris, for having me do this once again. You can get my zines, pocketthoughts.etsy.com. My name is Ryan, is my Instagram. Shoot me a message. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to see what you're working on, because I show off zines as well. I'm always reviewing them, showing them off for others to see. So I'd love to see what you make. Keep making, keep creating. All right, good stuff.
a rather serious note, Mr. Chompy, the booklet stapler extraordinaire, has lost an eye in an unmitigated accident in the zine studio. I don't know exactly what's happened. The details are right now unclear, but hold on. There will be a live broadcast of Mr. Chompy's eye replacement very shortly. Keep on tuning in. I'll keep you abreast of all the news that is fit to type. If some community concerns, we are looking to do some more segments, but I do need your help. Upcoming episodes include organizing and classification of zines, zine distros to visit. I would love to see some tours, some zine libraries. I mean, if you're a zine librarian, we definitely want your story. Autism and ADHD and other spicy brain stuff. I want to see some zines about these. And mental health in general, especially depression, anxiety. These are zines that are really out there, and I would love to put them out there. Also, if you have a zine that you would like to promote for free on the news network, just go ahead and just give a little ring-a-ling. If you want to do the questionnaire like Ryan did, hey, come on and do it. Send us an email to zinevillepostoffice@gmail.com, and the format must be MP4, landscape, and 30 frames per second. I can do without, but if you can't do one of those, that's no big problem. Our editors have got that. Anyway, back to it. We also have some other interesting stuff coming up. We have some zine education coming up in Lynchburg, Virginia. I will be passing out some zines and spreading the word of zines to everybody involved in Love Lynchburg, at Academy Art, and just enjoying every minute. That'll be a live broadcast. I might actually do some live instead of taped live, which is what we're doing right now. Also, if you have any questions or anything else, just go ahead and send us an email. If you want to follow us on social media, please do so on Twitter, that is Zineville, on Instagram, that is Zineville, and on the Facebooks, which is also the Zineville. We look forward to conversing with you, talking with you about zine. If you ever want to promote on this channel, that's free. If you would like to synergize with us in the form of an sponsored ad, go ahead and hit us up. We would love to talk with you because there are a lot of costs involved in making this all come together, especially since I'm doing it all by myself. Thank you again for coming to Zineville, and see you on the flip side. Peace. Welcome back to the gripping drama of Long Arm General Hospital, where we join our ferocious doctors in saving Mr. Chompy's life. Doctor, he came in with only one eye. Dun-dun-dun. We can fix it, nurse. It'll only require 12 hours of surgery. Scalpel. Pliers. Doctor, what happened? I'm sorry, nurse. Sometimes being a doctor is just so hard. We had to get rid of his other eye too. We're in the last bit. I hope he likes these eyes. It's down to the wire, nurse. I don't know if it's actually going to work. I do pray to everything that it does. Mr. Chompy? Mr. Chompy, wake up! Mr. Chompy, how are you feeling, sir? Nurse, we saved another one.